Alright. Alrighty, making sure everything's right. I just started recording just without making sure everything was right, so yeah, we're all good. Still forgot about the earbuds thing. Literally just remembered as soon as I started recording. Maybe I'll just try them for the neutral. But even then, I might not actually try them. Or maybe as soon as I'm done recording, I'll just leave them right next to me. I'll test them, see how they sound, and see if they sound decent enough to where I'll fucking wear them in the next part. I mean, the next part. The next part. But I'm tired, just got off work, it's 1 in the morning. Uh, Definitely not gonna play until 3 in the morning. I'll play a little bit past 2 in the morning. Cause, fuck if I know. Um, I'm just delusional, I guess. Anyways, let's put this shit full screen. Forgot how to. F4. Alright, and I think we're good. Let's just get started. Have me some water in case I need to be watering, so yeah. Also, still can't believe my mind's just mind blown that my entire life I've been showering wrong. You're supposed to rub your head instead of scratching it. Scratching it, you're not supposed to do. That'll damage it. It's like no wonder my head always feels so irritated. Because I've been showering wrong my entire life. That's hilarious when you really think about it. And sad. Mostly sad. Alright. So this is the building Kyujin worked at. Hell of a commute. He was always a traveler, though. Back when we first met, I lived in the mountains. Well, there sent me down to the oasis for some crops on the way back. I had to cross a rather large ditch while I broke my ankle. I couldn't climb. It's a ruin. Yeah, I think I read all this already. Truth is, I don't think I'll be able to move on, find someone else to try to feel happy. Yeah, I read all this already. Okay. A roboception is frozen in time. It holds an expression of melancholy. Wishing everyone a productive final workday. Feel free to take pictures with your creations as they must be left behind. As always, thank you for your contributions to the Steamworks. The waiting room chairs are waiting for someone to wait on them. Try saying that 5 times fast. The waiting room chairs are waiting for someone to wait on them. Actually, it's not that bad. Tomorrow means service. I don't know if I read everything in here or not, but whatever. An empty elevator shaft lies before you. Well then. Convenience was never in today's dictionary anyway. Gotta be a staircase close by. Well, let me jump out of it. Alright, I guess we're going this way. Various cardboard cuboids lie bunched up in the corner. They're all empty. The belt looks as if it's wanting to convey something. Okay. You knock on the steel structure. It echoes with a deep clanging. Did it make a sound effect there? Because, like I said, I can barely hear the game audio. Since I have it muted on my mic. So... Really? Another door? Let's look around. It has to be a switch or a panel somewhere. Not the greatest working conditions from what I can see. I know the job paid well though. Of course, after Chujin left, we needed a new source of income. I picked up a part-time shift at Cafe Dune to help us raise Kaneko. The job was alright, but my boss was, let's just say there's currently a strike going on there. We probably should have held on to Chujin's earnings, but he's had this dream of building a big house for a family. Followed through with it too. Turned out beautifully. At first I thought the size was a bit overkill. But, well, I think he was insinuating a bigger family. Alright. What the heck is that? Good morning, Steamworks employees. Hope you're ready for another day of productivity. Today we are boxing and shipping goods out into the underground. Hello? Are you sentient or a pre-recording? Hello, new hire. Yes, I am fully sentient. Trapped in this two-dimensional rectangle for all eternity. Right. Can you unlock all the doors in this factory? We're in a hurry. Sorry, but each morning we do a little thing called Earn Your Freedom. Complete a full shipment and you'll be on your way. What kind of policy is that? Where there's a quota to meet, ethics go out the window. Haven't you worked the job before? Basically, that's it. That's how it is. Of course, but I don't work here. So you're trespassing? In that case, fine, we'll do the job. Clover, this bot might have connection to Axis. Seems we gotta do what it says to avoid unwanted attention. You can work this thing, right? Push the start button and we'll get it over with. No, I don't know how to work this thing. What are you doing? Put red items in red boxes and blue items in blue boxes. 3 strikes and you're out. Your machine's broken. The second conveyor belt doesn't move. No. Yes. No. Fuck this. Clover, you box the goods and I'll toss them into the chute. Teamwork, right? Something like that. Let's give it a shot. It's just that easy. Hey, alright. Good work, Clover. On to whatever awaits us next. I wonder what happened. I never actually see what happens if you actually fail that minigame. It's not hard, but I don't actually know what would happen. What the fun? Hello again. The shipment is almost complete. One final step, and you may have the passcode to exit. All you have to do is sort each colored package by tilting that platform left or right. Pretty obvious. Look who paid attention learning colors in preschool, not by choice. I'll take the drop chute up top, you man the platform. Good, good. Ready? Here goes nothing. Dun 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 dun. Oh god. Phew. Coming back down. Great job, everyone. You can't spell Steamworks without teamwork. Can't spell it without steak either, but that has absolutely no bearing on the situation. Let's see how you did. Calculating. Oh, you barely scraped by, but that's what performance reports are for. Oh shit. Hey, it isn't our fault. This system is so impractical. I forgot I was gonna reset my PC before I started playing. I don't remember if I did or not, because someone else uses my PC sometimes, just so it won't lag or whatever. But it is what it is. Hey, it isn't our fault the system is so impractical. You're impractical. Why does it take 2 giant steps to ship a few packages? Why can't we sort the colors when boxing them in the first room? Beats me? You know, for being built by such great minds, the Steamworks are awfully convoluted. It takes a massive IQ to understand the complexities of the Steamworks. Your brain probably isn't advanced enough. It's just a wall-mounted GIF comprised of 3 pixels. You know what? You could take your little passcode and shove it up your ass. Just give us the code. Of course. Why are you worried about her swearing, bruh? You carry a gun around. You shouldn't even be carrying a gun. Who cares if someone swears? Bruh, you can't even be considered a kid at this point. The passcode is 7447. Got it? 7447. Yeah, thanks. No, thank you, employees. Thank you for making the underground a little brighter. A giant red machine minding its own business. The blue machine stares at the red machine as if it holds a grudge. Awkward. You find a stick of beef jerky in the trash can. Take it. I got beef jerky. Let's go. Alright, 7447. Oh, they actually expect you to remember it. That's crazy. Ah, the air in this place is heavy. It smells like motor oil on burnt toast. I wasn't exactly expecting it to smell like roses, but bleh. Metalworks Emergency Escape Plan, or MEEP. In case someone sets the room on fire, do not use the elevator. Evacuate down to floor 01 or use a passcode to access floor 03. Uh-huh. They really locked this place up tight. Well, if the code was found nearby on the first floor, let's take a look around. There you are. No way. You seriously want to do this again? Yes. Remember the explosion that incapacitated you? Yes. I retrieve brand new hands. I am unstoppable now. Look, at some point you need to... Shush. Do not resist arrest any longer. Stand still and let my handsome hands shine. Fuck. Clover, this way. My vision. Initiating 16-volt super flashlight. 95% of power utilized. Typography rocks hindered. What do you be? Oh. This is this is bad. Oh well. Unlike them, I have eyes. Okay. We need to stay out of his view and keep quiet. There's got a hello again. Whatever are you two doing? As I was saying, there's got to be a code around here. Once you find it, head for the exit. The remnant of Soroba's wrath. B3, D2, A2, C4. What does it all mean? Okay. Figure out a code, hurry up and give it a try. Okay, I'm assuming A, B, C is which one's which, so I'm not gonna try to bother to remember the letter. A large collection of familiar stones. Unfortunately, nothing in the pile catches your eye. A rusty machine once used for shaping gold ore into coins. It doesn't seem functional. 60G since abandoned in the machine. Take it? Yeah. So it's 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2. 2, 3, 4, 2. Probably. 2, 3, 4, 2. There we go. Okay, let's head upstairs before Axis. Hello. Axis. Just the bot I was looking for. How are you doing these days? Not so good. I can only speak in 15 characters. 15 characters max. Back there. It kind of bummed me out. I'm sorry to hear that. Glad you got your full speech ability back. Thank you, I do like talking. Wait. Wait. Are you trying to distract me from my mission? Notice not a question mark, just says it. No? Oh, okay. Can I ask you a question involving the security of the Steamworks? Yes, I am a security expert. Why is it that some doors require a passcode to unlock, and others require a Steamworks ID? Two-factor authentication. Huh. Cool. Workstations. Okay, well, probably another code to find. You know the drill. Feels like we might be delving into some classified info up here. They sure abandon a lot. Feels like okay. An old PC sitting on two desktops. The image on the screen gives you a nostalgic feeling. You were awestruck by the absolute pandemonium on display. How do they do it? A sheet of neatly typed bullet points lying crumpled in the trash. You stash it in your mail bag. Okay. Bullet points. The helper bot guidelines. Every every manufactured bot must have a practical function installed, a purpose for being cooking, cleaning, agriculture, etc. Bots should have tiers of emotion to better integrate into society. Coding a personality into each one is recommended. It makes them more personable / easy to be around. 3. All bots are to have a strong connection with living things, their creators, average monsters, other bots, etc. If deprived of this, some may become easily agitated and restless. Others may be unfazed. Depends on the model. If a bot acts out of line or malfunctions, they are to be shut down. Typically, a hard reset will do the trick. Termination is the last resort. If a shutdown isn't possible, they can be coaxed back to their normal state. 5. Absolutely no bots are allowed outside the Steamworks at this time. Until King Asgore is ready to begin mass production, this project is classified. Most of all, have fun. Smiley face. The desk chair seems to be growing in substance you'd rather stay away from. Give me a sec. Alright. The note on the powered off PC reads, personal computer reads, the future is bright. Hang in there. Many sticky notes are posted around this smashed in PC. We replaced your computer 6 times now. Please control your temper. It's just solitaire. The PC on the powered off. The future's probably hanging there. It's the same. An old PC sitting on 2 desktops, the image on the screen gives you a nostalgic feeling. Am I? Okay, whatever. Downsizing imminent, but definitely not for the employee who's reading this. You're doing a great job. Must be the manager's office. Surely they had access to all passcodes. Let's check those file cabinets. Hold on, look here. Performance reports for all factory employees. A, B. January 16, 20XX. Mr. Chujin pitched his blueprints for a guard bot of sorts. He called the project Axis. March 19, 20XX. Axis Model 01 was presented to King Asgore but was swiftly rejected. The poor thing couldn't stay powered up for more than 6 seconds. May 10th, 2086. Axis Model 04 backfired and shot one of its gloves at the king. This is getting embarrassing. July 23rd. Axis Model 07 refused to enter the throne room. Asgore gave Chujin one more shot after incest. I'm about to say incest. Incest. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Pleading. I know he's a smart engineer, but if the next showcase goes south. September 23rd. Well, this is it. Model 08 booted up and seems to be stable for a moment. That was until a malfunction occurred and sparks began to emit from the body. In the chaos, one spark leaped into King Asgore's flower bed. The fire ignited but was swiftly put out. Please leave. Leave and do not return. I apologize deeply. But as we are, those monsters simply aren't ready to bypass the barrier. You know this deep down. I know you do. Axis is the solution you need. The solution I need is a reliable one. One that won't set fire to our homes. If this is about it isn't. I thank you for your service to society. I'm afraid MonsterKind's freedom belongs in more capable hands. Capable hands, he says. Look at Axis now, the true realization of Chujin's vision. He far exceeds any Model S Asgore ever saw. And you know who those capable hands now belong to? The scientist who has Kaneko, Dr. Alphys. A while back, she built a robot too. One so lifelike it got her the position she has now. It must have been real impressive. So impressive that Asgore kicked the other visionaries to the curb. I understand now why Chujin never shared this with me. He must have been absolutely gutted hearing those words. Screw the royals, the politics, all the red tape. This, Clover, this is why the mission is so important. You can't trust these closed-minded gatekeepers to do anything right. Not for a second. Let's go. There's no point in wallowing in what I read here. Kyujin was a monster of secrets. I already knew that. I just wish he was more transparent with his struggles. I could have helped him through it. I would have. Maybe all this, my situation, it wouldn't be this way if I did. If I didn't assume everything was fine and truly paid attention, I know, I just said I wouldn't wallow. Live in the present and plan for the future. It's what Yujin always did, so that's what I must do. Come on, we have a mission. A dilapidated desk. I just like to use this word a lot. With several ripped up notes strewn about. Among us, the notes, a piece of paper with one thing written on it. How do I tell them? Does he know? Richter B. Ani. Engineering certificate XXXXXX Gamer Pro. Today's elevator passcode 4186. Dusty filing cabinets filed with employee records. Alright, I guess that's it. 4186. Hello, I welcome you into my body. Wherever would you like to go? Top floor. Did you say basement? Get us to the roof, out of here, whatever. I carry a negative opinion of you. Heading to out of here. Sorry for all the outbursts. All of this it's a lot to process. Bet you're pretty tired of learning about me, so what about you? You're not exactly a talker, so I don't know much. Why are you here in the first place? Did you simply trip and fall into the underground? No, that was the other person. I'm curious. Uh, 5 humans, personal mission. Um, the 5 humans? I see. You wanted to find out what happened to those kids. A noble mission. Takes guts. I'm assuming you haven't found them yet, though. We have arrived at out of here. We'll, better get moving. This whole adventure has had its share of twists and turns. If I knew what I was getting myself... If I knew what I was getting myself into back in that salon, I'd probably still do it. Dangerous stuff like this is kinda fun. Oh my god. I think it would actually take us back. Keep moving, Clover. Watch it, Clover. You don't want to alert any outsiders, especially workers. When they're asked where like the UGPS, your mail will have to wait. Okay, it's the same before. Whoa. I'm guessing this is our ticket out of here. You just have to, why did you take a stab at it? Technology and I don't exactly mix well. The Steamworks slogan, tomorrow means the surface. When do you think that tomorrow will come? It's been today my entire life. True. A daunting array of screens and buttons lies before you. Press one of the buttons. Robotics control status functioning at 78%, awaiting input. Main directory. Settings. Select your option. Emergency shutdown. Pretty sure that's probably what we have to do. Info. Steamworks Station R system. OS Delta version 1.4 installed XXXXX processor. Ultra Turbo Core 180 0.5 gigahertz installed. Physical memory 500 megabytes. Graphic card error. Robotics control status functioning. Okay. Docs. Error information. Information classified. Okay. Pictures loading. Estimated time remaining 9 hours. Okay. Games. Loading feature blocked. Custom mission. Custom message. Trying to play video games on the job? Please report to the head office. We have a pink colored gift for you. Okay. This is the only thing I can do. Shut down all helper bots within the vicinity. Attempting shutdown. Error. Could not complete task. Just kidding. Emergency shutdown complete. I hope that worked. It's unfortunate access had to end up this way. Maybe I should... No. I wish Chujin's project could thrive, but a line had to be drawn. Can't dwell in the past any longer. Let's go. We need to head through that furnace over there to reach the exit. Just bring some water with you if you're afraid of the heat. Don't worry about me. I'm Dune's resident. Well, I know what's gonna be happening soon. So, am I ready? Not really. Drink some water. Uh, 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 uh. Just toss some gravity granola inside the machine. Moss salad. Pretty sure that's like 30 HP, so I'll grab salad back. Like it matters. Hey, who did that? Clover, you can hear me, right? I'm gonna try to blast a hole in this thing. It's gonna take a lot to break through. And to think where you were almost out free of this place. Just look around for a switch or keypad. There's always one near doors. Main power source not found. Initiating emergency backup power. What was that? Did I just hear axes? Human. He tried to shut me down. I have had it with you and your friend thwarting my plans. I am this close to directing all of my steam into my root finger. And yes, I am yelling. My typographically box just lacks the exclamation point character. A shame, but at least I have question marks. Hey Clover, I don't think we can outrun this guy any longer. Please try to find a peaceful way to outwit him. I'm sorry, but I don't want Chujin's creation smashed to bits. Outwit? Maybe. Outgun? Never. I am ticked off and out of non-lethal options, so prepare thyself. I am attacking now. What? The programming is preventing me from attack. It says you are not a current threat or resisting arrest. Forget this. Here, I will make you a threat. Hold this, it suits you. There, now you have drawn weapon. Loopholes are wonderful, are they not? Now time to die. Axis Model 014 ready to attack. Check. Attack 13, defense 12. Today means the surface. What are you doing with that lid? It was not supposed to be useful. That is cheating. Axis is having trouble charging up his next attack. Scrutinize. You tell Axis he's not great at his job. If he could frown, he would. This song is a banger, I fear. Smells like an unfortunate barbecue. What? Brace. You ready your trusty shield for whatever awaits. Oh god. Ouch. What was that? What did I say? That is not a word. Why did I say that? Axis seems on edge. Be cool. You pull on your shirt repeatedly in hopes to beat the heat. Your effort fails. Oh god, this fucking shit. The controls doesn't make sense. Air thickens. Oh, I just pushed left or right, that's it. I thought I had to push like up or down or whatever. Okay, well now I get it. Ouch. Oh, for fuck's sake. Axis thinks this music is a bit intense for his taste. It's breaking the fourth wall. Bruh. How am I meant to hit it that way? Do I just like run into it? I did it again. How? Wait, this is your doing? Of course it is. Do not shock me again, okay? Oh shit. Eh. Oh shit, I'm supposed to keep moving. Oh, for fuck's sake. I am starting to regret giving you that lid. Could you please drop it? Just kick it in the fiery pit below is simple. Then I wouldn't be a threat anymore. Axis is flipping through the Royal Guard guidebook in his mind. How can you read his mind? Iced tea, I guess. Oh shit. Ouch. Axis thinks it's okay. Tickle bar. This is it. That is enough. Unbeknownst to you, I brought a backup plan. Portable generators, infinite battery. Good luck. Clover, I'm almost through. Whatever you're doing, it seems to be working. Keep at it until he's out of juice. I can hear you. You two think you are so smart. Ha, I do not run on juice. In fact, I do not run at all. I roll. Obviously. Air tickets, ... Oh god. Ah. Oh, come on. There thickens. Thickens. Seriously? I'm reaching unheard levels of ticked. Level 7 at least. Your fault. Okay, I wasn't paying attention to the order it was flashing. Death by metals and magic. That kinda goes hard. At that time I was paying attention. Oh, fuck. I'm going the wrong way, fuck. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'm just having trouble charging up this next attack. Should I heal? I don't know how long this attack's gonna be. Damn, fuck it. All you taste are dried grapes. Oh god. Ah. Ouch. Dude, I suck. God, you would not like me at low battery. I am warning you not to drain my battery. And there we go. Good job holding your own while I was occupied. Axis seems pretty dazed. One more shock should do him in. Let's end this. Feels like an unfortunate barbecue. Oh, for fuck's sake. Beep beep. Shutting off Charney's emotions to save power. Ah, what did you do to me? I don't feel another murderous rage anymore. I do not know what to do with myself. Suppose I will stare at you blankly until you do something. Axis is staring at you blankly until you do something. Today means the surface. Plan B. You ask the robot to present your metallic creation. Of course, Axis. What? How do you feel about second dates? Like a calendar? I. What is this? This feeling? Uh oh. Soulmate located. Perfection personified. Where has this beauty been all my life? Holy. The shimmer, the complexion, the curves. Okay, that's enough. Bros. Clovers, let's wrap this up. This emotion, it feels so nice. I must thank you for opening my eyes. I had no idea such wondrous sights exist. Glad we could finally reach a level of civility. Civility? Civility? Civility. I don't know. Can I keep them? Whoa, slow down. Here. You want to know a secret? Yes, I would like to know a secret. They told me that they like you and only will go out if it's casual. Get to know them a little first, you know? Ask what their name is or something. Okay. Alright, good. Give it a shot. Hello, my name is Axis. What is your name? Haha, you are so funny. Want to get married? Hey, remember what we talked about? They said yes. What? I'm honestly just as surprised as you. This rocks. Okay, then I'm happy for you. Well, not to rain on the parade, but Clover and I have to go. Go where? Hotland, just a business trip. Well, I wish you a pleasant journey then. Backup battery extremely low. Please recharge. Oh, suppose I should go do that. Recharging will restore me back to my factory state, but added human and tall lady to authorized list. There, now I will not attempt apprehension next time we meet. Thank you, Axis. You have a good life. I will try. Oh, one more thing. You said your husband was my creator? Would you tell him that I miss him? He was always very kind to me. I... Yeah, I'll tell him. Where every time he makes that face, it look like really weird to me. I don't know. Looks like Goofy, I guess. Ugh. But the more I look at it, not really. But I don't know. It still looks goofy. Thank you. Goodbye. Don't worry about Axis. We got to move. I gotta say, that was pretty entertaining. Glad we could bypass Axis without destroying him. Turns out you're a pretty damn good leader, Clover. I don't know why I doubt it. Right. I see our exit up ahead. We're close. The moment we waited for is almost here. Just a few steps away. Let's not venture off the path. I've had enough steamworks for today. We actually made it. Let's hope this elevator works. Next stop, the lab. And what are you planning to do at the lab? Starla, what are you doing here? The gang and I were planning a return party for you. Thought it was a great idea, especially for Kaneko. That's very kind of you. Yeah, well, we went to your old house to spruce it up. After all, this would be the perfect time to move back in. And what did you find while cleaning? I was sweeping the floor and spotted something. An almost invincible trapdoor, an entrance. Soroba, what's actually going on here? What really happened to Kaneko? No, why? This can't... Quit mumbling to yourself and speak up. Why did you need Clover? I don't want this to escalate, so tell the truth. I have to go. Clover, come on. I didn't even run in there at all. Soroba! Hey, take Clover back home and keep watch. I'll chase after her. Right. Why do you grab me like that? That's considered assault. Ugh, never traveling via laundry chute again. And you're back. And Clover, too? I was already sick about you. Where's Star? Soroba ran away, so he chased after her. Alone? Why did you let him do that? Star knows Soroba better than anyone, Moray. Well, I'm not so sure of that anymore. Clover! Moray messaged me about you being in danger, so I dropped what I was doing and flew over here. Why'd you get Feathers involved, Moray? I just thought she deserved to know she can help. Thank you for reaching out. I heard that you found something in Soroba's old house. What was it? We didn't have the time to look over everything closely, but it raised some serious concerns. Papers, tapes, belongings to Hugin. All way too scientific for me. Clover and I can scope it out. No way, I was told to keep Clover here. There's a potential threat to their life. There's always a potential threat to their life. If anyone can fix this, it's Clover. Fine, just stay on track. Can't have them running away or nothing. You know the way? I believe so. Okay, we'll meet you there. Still have to finish explaining everything to the group. Until then, come on, Clover. Hey, before we go, I need to apologize. I shouldn't have let Soroba take you. I just really thought I could trust her. We all did. And what I had to take care of in Snowden was far too important. You know what? Doesn't matter anymore. Let's focus on what Ada told us. Concern. Fusion was almost like a father to me. I don't know where I'd be in life without him. I'll let you lead. Just head to Oasis Valley. Nice to see you again, by the way. This is going to be redundant, but I'm sorry for all of my apologies. It feels like all I've done since we met is screw up. I'm thankful that you're tough and are, dead. But I shouldn't have been so scatterbrained in the first place. That changes here. Whatever awaits us, I'll do my best to help. Track on, Clover. Let's stay on track, okay? I want you to know that you can trust me. Some monsters have been incredibly accommodating to you, me included. Please don't let those experiences warp your possession of us. Oh, it won't for now, but I mean, it will. It will. I mean, it has, but like, I just have to know what happens. I am not a hero. I'm not here for evil. I just want to simply because I have to. I could care less about everything. Lines of dialogue, I've seen them all. There's someone out there watching my playthroughs, aren't they? Well, probably nobody, but still. Especially the potential backstabbing we're dealing with now. Our history with humanity is a harsh and complicated one. Not everyone takes it well. We should probably get going. We need to stay so focused. Let's not bother others with our problems. It's not not my problems. Gosh, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Way to get yourself into a mess, Morlet. Bang up job. You doing alright? Sure look like you are. Sure looks like you are. Sure look like you are. Sure looks or look. I can only hope your confidence rubs off on me. Just a smidge. Until now, I haven't done any real investigations. Though one time I did have to look into a Snowden gang. I heard reports that they were harassing visitors, so I checked it out. I didn't find the gang, but a few cups did make me play a game. They moved so fast it made me dizzy. I couldn't beat them. They had a name. What was it? Scrufflers or something like that? Wait, gangs have names. They were probably friends with the other gang. I should have pieced it together soon. Almost there. You can mess with that later. You need to go to Saroba's house. But I want mail. Sorry, not home. I can still knock on the door though. Stay on track, okay? Give me one more spider donut. Wait, I'm out of stock. I'll make sure to bake a fresh one as soon as I can. So, are you serious? It's gonna get a couple more. Stay on track, okay? I mean, that's not gonna be a fight or anything. It's for a little bit, so still. Here we go. No turning back. Well, I just did, and what you could do about it. Wow. I wish Chujin invited me over back in the day. This house is incredible. Yeah, let's get inside and see what the fuss is about. Let's stay on track, okay? But there's something there, I know it. I should have asked where the... I should have asked where the papers and tapes are located, huh? I guess we could take a look around. Should be an office somewhere. The door is locked from the other side. Locked, huh? Strange. Guess I didn't start took another route. Talk about extravagant. This must have taken years to build. Well, if it were done traditionally. Maybe magic has something to do with it. Guess we could choose a direction. East, west, up to you. We'll find out what we need eventually. I don't know. Freshly trimmed bamboo plants. Bamboo plants. I said bamboo plants. The bed is tidily made. Does it look like it's been used in a long time? You search the nightstand. You find a folded up PSA which you stash in your mailbag. For fuck's sake. I don't see anything concerning here. It's gotta be somewhere else. Gotta be getting closer, right? PSA. Good lord. Dear citizens of the Underground, we are calling for fallen monsters to be sent to Hotland for important scientific research. Should you choose to participate, your loved ones will be treated with utmost respect, their condition heavily monitored, and you regularly notified of their status. This is a chance for tragedy to be turned into opportunity. For Monsterkind to finally see the light of the surface thanks to its citizens' invaluable bravery and sacrifice. For your consideration, Royal Science Division. Nothing but an empty eyeglass case sits in the drawer. Zoroa's many outfits hanging in the closets. You can see someone else's clothes hidden behind the front row. Zoroa knows what she likes, huh? Usually I'd be envious of such intense resolve, but I'm not so sure it's a good trait anymore. Uh, you open the drawer. It's empty. An old-fashioned gas oven. Oven? Oven. Best kept turned off. Would it wants a house fire. Remind you of your duties back home. Part of you wonders how everyone is doing, but the other part has moved on. You stare at your reflection in the sink water. The many trials you endured has taken their toll on your appearance. You reach for the knife on the counter. Nuh-uh. Kids shouldn't mess with knives. Kids shouldn't mess with guns either. I think I might be guilty of child endangerment. I mean, you didn't give me the gun, so you decide to keep a safe distance between you and the knife. Where are the knives? No chocolate. You open the refrigerator and find some leftover corn chowder. Take it? You that hungry? Alright then. I suppose you won't miss it, right? Got some corn chowder. Corn chowder is 15 weeks and leftovers from Zerobra's fridge. Bruh, I don't even leave leftovers more than like a day or two, bruh. After that, I just throw it away, bro. Weeks old leftovers, bruh. Okay, you do you. Nothing inside the refrigerator seems useful. Oh, I can go left. Bruh, it's just so confusing. The Founder's Crest. Decisive, devoted, determined. Hopefully this place doesn't stay abandoned for too long. It'd be a huge shame to let it waste away. Keep on looking, Clover. I'm pretty sure that's what we have to interact with, but I want to go to the left side. You'll probably just lead straight to the middle anyways, where it was before. I guess that's locked. You open the drawer. Nothing but old pens and pencils. Speaking of pens and pencils, bro, it was like this Mexican kid. I don't even know what fucking race. He looked Mexican, white. He looked about my age, or just a little bit older. I don't fucking know. I don't know if he's got mental issues. But this motherfucker was just stealing school supplies, bro. Like he was stealing like boxes of crayons, pens and pencils, other shit. And I looked in his pockets and I'm like, bruh, you gonna pay for all that? And he didn't say anything. Well, I think I don't know if I said that or I didn't want to accuse him. I was like, "Are those yours, sir? You gonna pay for those?" And then he threw some on the on the floor and then left. Like, bruh, I felt bad at the same time, but at the same time, stealing is stealing. Like, yeah, school supplies can be helpful for school. If people steal food, I mean, yeah, they're hungry, but like, at the end of the day, like I said, stealing is stealing. I have to do my job, you know? So, I ended up getting his picture, and I just told others that he was stealing school supplies. So, I felt bad, but at the same time, like I said, stealing is stealing. For people who steal more expensive items, I have no pity for. School supplies, I kind of feel bad for. Anyways, he searched the drawers, just some knickknacks of various shapes and sizes. Shapes and beats, you could say. Well, I think we are probably going to be in there for like a hot minute. An old TV and game console gathering dust. The game case has a handmade cover slip. Surface Tycoon, it says. Fusion program a video game for Kaneko? Wow, must have been awesome to have him as a dad. I'm a bit surprised Kaneko wanted this room. It's pretty isolated from everything else. Must have been some of her mother's independence, huh? Keep on looking, Clover. Sturdy bed sits bathing in the warm glow of the dunes. What a masterwork, hand carved and everything. It's hard to believe Chujin had the time to craft all of this. You open her dresser drawer and see many neatly folded shirts. I don't think we need to look in there. Books of a novice reading level lie in the basket. They carry similarities to books you've recently read. I remember reading those as a birdling. Not to brag, but I finished them all in one day. I may have exceeded my classmates by several grades. What is that face? They carry similarities to books you've recently read. How old is Clover? Several building bricks are scattered around a stuffed animal. Almost looks like it's watching me. Not sure if I like this room. The cabinet contains thesis papers on many different subjects. Whoa, these are all typed on cardstock. How wealthy was Shujin? Keep an eye out for anything out of the ordinary. Anything seem off to you yet? Yeah, me neither. Dozens of books line the shelves. A thick, degraded book sticks out from the others. Home, blueprints, and annotations. Kinetsukane, whatever the fuck. It is like been past 2 in the morning. It's just, Jesus. A few unfinished robots poke out from the box. Huh? I heard about Kyujin's interest in robotics once. Guess this is as far as he ever got? Gizmos and gadgets fill the desktop, looming over it all a map. On the map are several pinned locations of This isn't what Ed was talking about, right? I mean, this is clearly Chujin's office, but I wouldn't say it's strange to keep track of where humans... Sorry. I'm sure this is upsetting to look at. Still, many monsters do keep up with it. Those events are a big deal down here. How my nose. A drawer full of videotapes. A label on the front reads... A label on the front reads Home Movies. Well, I'm sure these are adorable. We don't have time to watch them. Gotta keep looking for whatever spooked Ed and Star. Expertly organized files labeled with numerous monster names. Did he keep records of everyone he befriended? Sandra, Louise, Dr. Fish, Rosa, Martlet? Wait, Martlet? He found another monster with my name? I can't believe that never came up. Wait, what? Dozens of books line the shelves. History, engineering, chemistry, all too advanced for you. You're just saying fucking stupid. Clover. Alright, guess that's it. And now we continue for so it is right. I thought they would both lead that way anyways, but yeah. Still doing okay? I know this whole thing is a lot to process. Actually, me pointing that out doesn't help. I'm gonna stop talking. Oh, I didn't have to go there. I didn't realize I could go right. I mean, I thought I could, but I never tried. So I'm stupid. The fireplace is making the already warm house warmer. Pretty counterproductive in a climate like this. Still, it looks beautiful. This must be where they ate their meals. What do you see? Hey, need your help. You think something's under there? Underwear. Are you then? On three. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Good eye, Clover. Just keep in mind, these two that struggle to fucking hold a table fight like gods in the genocide route. Just keep in mind. But they can barely carry a fucking table. Good eye, Clover. Good eye, Clover. Good eye. Good eye, Clover. Dingo Dot's name here. Spooky. Well, after you. But why does it have to be me? You. What the fuck? Oh my. What? What is all this? Formulas, soul research. Hold on, look over here. Tapes. Each one has a date on it. Give me a sec, bro. It's gonna be a lot of dialogue. Lore. Lore. Vor. What? Huh? I didn't say nothing. You know, maybe this is all a big misunderstanding. Yeah, that's probably it. We'll just watch these and clear the air. Ouch. Greetings, this is Chujin. I don't have much time these days. Forever in general, so I opted for video. I have no idea who will view these, if anyone, but I see it best to document my work. That is all for now. Signing off. This is Chujin. Today I traveled to Snowland with my daughter on casual business. While I was busy, Kaneko wandered off to play with a resident. That's when it happened. A few panicked townsfolk ran up to me saying that a human had entered the area. This human? They attacked the monster Kaneko was with. She was so close. She could have been next. No one was there to protect her. Not even me. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Humankind has already won by trapping us down here, yet they keep twisting the knife. That's almost like what Saroba says in the other route. Route? Basically. In the genocide. But yet somehow she doesn't turn to a god. Yet you would expect that she would. This cannot continue any longer. As of today, I'm looking into stopping this perpetual injustice once and for all. This is Chujin with unfortunate news. I was fired from my engineering position. Poured my all into my project, but it wasn't enough. The programming was buggy, but I know I could have ironed it out with a few more iterations. Why am I punished for trying to take our struggle seriously? I feel as if I'm the only one who hasn't forgotten or chosen to live in ignorance. I told Saroba I was retiring. Can't let her think less of me. But enough of that. It's in the past. I must live in the present and plan in the future. That's what she said too. Prove I can save monster kind another way. This is Chujin. After years of research, I made a breakthrough. Boss monsters. They may be the key to monster kind survival. I was able to reach this conclusion because I carry the boss monster gene. This means my soul is much stronger than that of other monsters. More importantly, boss monsters are immortal until they produce offspring. Right now, monster kind is few in numbers compared to humanity, but what if anyone could become a boss monster like me, like Kaneko? As a nation, an army, we could finally possess enough power to take the surface back. My theory for this involves the fusion of a human soul in a boss monster soul. From that, a serum could be extracted, which could transform any average monster. Unfortunately, I have not garnered enough proof that said serum is possible. I must conduct more tests. This is Chujin. I was worried this might happen. Science is a dangerous game. Rather foolishly, I experimented on myself several times. Over and over, the subject rejected the fusion, and I think I know why. I'll be direct. My soul has deteriorated, and I don't know how much longer I have left. I have. However, I believe my theory holds stronger than it ever did. This is a message to my dear Saroba. This research is up to you. No one else would listen. After I'm gone, look for the next human who falls down here. Someone pure of heart, uncorrupted. I need you to obtain their soul, but not just anywhere. You must have a boss monster soul nearby to fuse with. You'll need... Damn it all. Search for a willing boss monster in the underground. Someone else, please. A little girl Kaneko. She needs to live a happy life unaffected by my endeavors. That is my final wish. Endeavors.
Uh, oh my gosh. I never knew. He never mentioned. Clover, we have to go. Right now. Come on. So, you figured it out? Yes. Saroba was trying to carry out a plan Chujin left for her. Something involving Clover's soul and a boss monster's soul, which happens to reside in Kanako. What the? So she lied to us? About the mission to retrieve Kanako? She wasn't lying about finding Kanako. That's the alarming part. So Kanako is alive and well, thank goodness. Alive? Am I missing something? It's a long story. She fell down some time ago. Saroba sent her to the lab in hopes to remedy. That's a song in the soundtrack. The situation. In this soundtrack. I had no idea. Okay, where was the last place you saw Saroba go, Ed? You ain't taking Clover straight to her, are you? This is exactly what she wants, right? Yeah, Clover needs to stay safe. Clover needs to stay safe with us. Y'all tried to kill me one time. She can't accomplish her goal and Clover is nowhere to be found. They aren't going to let her accomplish her goal. And anyway, the Wild East is a tourist destination, a public place. My colleagues probably know a human is in the underground by now. If Clover stayed here, they would eventually tear the town up. Better to be on the move, yeah? Look, I need to fly ahead and scout out the situation. So again, where'd the two go? I don't think Clover, you were there. Where did they go? The lab, most likely. That lines up. Hotland it is. Hey, I gave Star my word. Let them do it, Ed. Clover is the only one who could put this to rest. Alright. They took the westmost elevator and the steamworks. You can use a laundry chute to get there quicker. The elevator's destination sits near the core. Ask around if someone spotted which direction they went from there. Wait, we need to go too, right? You need all the help you can get. I appreciate the offer, but please don't. This might get dangerous. Stay here and keep the townsfolk happy like you always have. Okay, but please be safe. I'll try. Thanks for all your help. Even if you locked me in a jail cell for hours on end. Hey, what are friends for? I can think of a few things. I mean, yeah, no problem. What the fuck? Clover, meet me on the rooftop of UG Apartments ASAP. ASAP. We'll figure this out, I promise. I wish you luck with this, seriously. Yeah, but we'll all be catching bandits again shortly. I'll be sure to save you a spot at our next time. Just don't do anything stupid. See you later, deputy. Howdy. Long time no see, buddy. I've been wanting to tell you something. It's been weighing on my mind, so I truly mean it when I say, told you so. Sorry, couldn't pass that up. Now I know this is the part I tell you to ignore Soroba, but I have a strong feeling that would sway you at this point. Honestly, I'm starting to want to see this play out. After all, that fox wants to waste your soul on a science fair project. No good. I'm in your corner like I've always been, so don't worry. We'll get rid of her and continue down our path. Easy peasy. It'll all work out in the end, pal. Okay. I want to go over here. What is over here? Kyujin Katsakane, the best of us. You notice a subtle indentation in the dirt behind the gravestone. Inspect further. Disturbing a resting place like this might be illegal. No, let me rob his dead corpse. You dig in the ground with your hands until you hit something solid. Solid! Solid! It's a videotape with a blank label. Oh, my nose is itchy. Ah. Take it? Sure. Not fuck. Okay, just put something there. You got a videotape. Can't think of a use for this. Okay. I'll just play the videotape. Quite the turn of events, huh? Well, good thing I'm on the winning side. Haha! I bet you'll handle Soroba like it's nothing. Best be heading to Hotland. Who knows how long you got? Well, that's foreshadowing. You know that elevator at the end of the Steamworks? I believe it's your ticket. Let's deal with that backstabber already. I'll have to go all the way around. Cobweb ribbon. A cobweb-ridden box of scraps. A prototype of a familiar face rests on the shelf. A drawer full of videotapes. A label on the front reads Legacy. Forgotten fragments of various robots. Forgotten man? All of their soulless eyes stare through you. On the shelf sit many books. These theses and illustrations of science. Most on the subject of humans and their souls. You load the mysterious tape into the slot underneath the screen. This is Chujin. I messed up, miscalculated something. Axis is dangerous. I must have overshot the variables. All I wanted was apprehension. The human who almost helped my child, I told Axis to track them down. I know I should have stayed to comfort Kaneko and tend to the resident who was hurt, but I had a tool that could stop the human's crusade, so I tried. In a flash, Axis left me, bolted for Waterfall. By the time I tracked him down, it was too late. I'll never forget the scene laid before me. Part of me wanted to quit everything that instant, but this outcome was earned, was it not? Access soon contained the subject and hid the evidence. There was some property damage, but I'm sure it won't come back to me, I hope. In any case, I now have a human soul in my possession. I do not know exactly what I should do with it, but the power that rests within it is, well, let's just say I'm not donating it to Asgore like all the others, not yet. As for Axis, today's actions were excessive, but the potential is astounding. With more work, Axis can be the future, I'm sure of it. Anyway, I need to sleep. Though something tells me that will be difficult to do for a while. I was forced to neutralize that human. So you're blaming Chujin then? I didn't realize you would load it up for fuck's sake. Uh, there we go. I thought you would just interact with it or something. Can I drop the tape? Is it still in my inventory anymore? It is. Oh, no, it's not. If I go near it, it is. Oh, no, it's actually gone. That was weird. It was like in my inventory for a second. That was weird. Alright. For crying out loud. There's nothing on the right side, right? The right side. The right side. Through thick and thin and over time, the sapling is ready to blossom. What once was an idea within someone's mind is now a reality. A little hard work and dedication is all it took to make something special. Very sorry, just not in a talking mood, maybe later. I guess I'll go to Snowden for a bit. Hello, greetings, Hippopore. What can I do for you today? Mail. I'll watch it, because, mail time, receive mail. Sure, he'll be like your mails from me, yes, okay. Starlo Urgent. Hey, Clover, something's up. I made up with the posse, well, as planned. All was going well, but then I began worrying about you and Saroba. That's when I got the idea to break into Saroba's old house and spruce it up to celebrate her and Kanako's eventual return. Well, when Ed was sweeping around, he found some kind of secret room. Seemed like it belonged to Kyujin. We didn't have time to dig into its content, but all I know is it worried us both. You may be in danger. Then again, maybe not. Just come back to the Wild West for now. I only hope this letter reaches you in time, Starlo. Well then. Okay. I want to check on my boy Dalv. Okay, it's exactly the same. Okay. You know, it's weird that they have this, but I'm pretty sure, at least in Undertale's timeline, they have cell phones. Why won't they? Okay, I mean, this isn't that far back, so it's like, I don't know. Okay, I don't know if this was the one that was close to where I was before. The robots still try to attack me? Or will they just be standing around here? I don't know. Can I be asked to find out? It's just such a big area. Oh yeah, that's definitely it. You hear the whirring of cooling fans inside the heat. Inside the hot console, best leave it be. Well, let me just say it there, just in case. Medium. uh, it's like part of me really wants to go forward a bit. Part of me just really wants to look around just to see if there's any robots. But you know what? You know what? I'll backtrack. Since I can backtrack anyways, I'll check, like, maybe after I finish recording. And I wonder if I'll just show it in the next part. If the robots are just lying about. Whatever. I was a fast travel there anyway, so. Bro, I came to the club to let loose and boogie, not wait in line. It's crab hours, what they keep telling me. It's crab hour. He says I'm not a crab. Like they sure are putting me in a crabby mood. That, and I haven't trimmed my fingernails in months. I gotta pinch someone so hard with these puppies. The moment crab hour ends is the moment I seize the floor and get down. You can quote me on that, bro. I'm not sure I meet the requirements to set foot in the club. Mage isn't the problem. It's that I never got my dancer's license. Tired of putting in effort for entertainment. When will someone come along that spoon feeds fun for me? That will be the day. Guess it won't hurt to wait in line a little longer. Come on, I gotta be on the guest list. Everybody knows my name. Any time now, the bouncer's memory of me will come rushing back. Surprised it's taking this long. If all fails, I'll just dance out here. No one could stop me. Boy, if you want in the club, you're gonna have to wait in line. That is only unless you're in the VIP guest list. I doubt it, but it wouldn't hurt to check. Would you look at that? Got a lad here that looks just like you. Go on then. A lot of impatient monsters who show up here. Surely by now they know not to come during grab hour. Crabs are Mr. Violador's understudies. Sentinels of sound, it calls them. Not sure where he rounded the fellas up, but the guy gets around. I try not to dabble in their business. I'm just here for the paycheck. Yeah, fun in there. If you say so, I'm gonna dance right in front of you guys. Watch, I'm gonna hit the moves. See, look at me go. See, I'm crazy. I'm stupid with it, bro. Why is this music so hard? It makes me hard. Ah, it is you. Welcome to my club. I am glad I remembered to put you on the guest list. Now join us in a dance, will you? Alright, I forgot you are not big on dancing. We're Vicentio of Silence, right? Funny history you have with those folk. We all used to live on the top floor of UG apartments north of here. Our side of the hall wanted to be bold, high energy, while the others preferred the deafening sound of silence. We feuded over the SVO for weeks, the standard volume level, that is. Long story short, we all were kicked out. On our separate ways now, free to chase any comfort we choose. I sometimes wonder what that bat got up to. Probably lives in some snowed-in cave. If I were you, I would let loose and dance with us.
One never knows when they dance their last. What? What if I just dance right next to you? Okay. Hee hee. Blue so hot, my worries are melting away. Hee hee. Getting down, getting down. What the fuck are you? Hee hee. Smooth with it. Hee hee. I freaking suck at dancing. Mighty roadblock stands in the way. A mighty roadblock stands in the way. Hey, you caught me chilling by the brand new house. That's right, just bought this sucker. I've been down in the dumps lately, so I thought it was time to move on. Do something nice for myself, you know. I highly recommend doing something nice for yourself every now and then. It's therapeutic. Can't let anyone inside yet. Got a crew doing renovations. They're installing the latest music production equipment. Fancy stuff. Let's just say you're gonna start hearing my hot pizza everywhere. Whatever your struggles, just hold tight. Life gets better. It's locked. Music producers only. You can't see past the large blackout curtains inside. Okay, that's just okay. Do I have any mail? Oh, I actually did. Mail? Question mark, question mark. Jesus, I have so much. Slurpy letter too. Hello again, dear comrade. I hope this letter finds you in the very picture of health. I heard word that you were venturing near the vicinity of Hotland. Being that the resting temperature in that region is so high, I've included one premium snowed-in snow spear. Snowed-in snow spear. I hope it keeps you at an ideal temperature throughout your journey. Next time you are in Snowden, feel free to drop in. Mother will surely prepare you a platinum meal. Sincerely yours, Slurpee. The letter and envelope are very wet. That's the guy that had his tongue stuck. Mail? Yeah, Axis. Apparently this does translate to something. Bob, is it binary code? I forgot what it was. I think it just says, I don't know how to write a mail. I think that's basically what it says. It does actually translate to English words. Well, at least I don't have to read it all. I'm not reading a bunch of 01000. No, I'm not doing all that. Oh my gosh, it's a UG Apartments. Just a regular wall, right? There are a bunch of feathers here. Pretty sure that's the way forward. But I want more dialogue. Oh, howdy. What are you in the castle now? What an eventful day. For kicks and giggles, why don't we tally up your deaths total? I'm gonna guess like 3. Right? 3? 3 or 4? Drum roll, please. You died 3 times. Yeah, I'm right. Wow. If I wasn't here to help, this all would have been a disaster. Maybe jumping down a chasm gung-ho wasn't the brightest idea. But hey, all's well that ends well. True. What, confused? Or do you think keeping a death tally is morbid? Knowing what could have been keeps you humble. Grateful for everyone who helped you get where you are. At least that's my philosophy. Philosophy. A place to be, pal. Chop chop. Oh my god. I'm tempted on whether just to end it now or what, bruh. Or maybe I'll just mix the next part over 2 hours, bruh. Elevators in use. Maybe I'll just talk to the shop person, that's it. Welcome to Bites and Bits. Buy something, will ya? Well, yeah. Monster Candy Plus. You're carrying way too much. I mean, I have a shit ton of healing items. Take your time to let the Doria hit you on the way out. I mean, I think we're fine. Appreciate it. So an item to Spence, what do you think? No deal, no can do. Not in 100 years. Not in 100 years. 101? By that time, you'll be dead and I'll be running the shop by myself. Hey, that's pretty dark, Buns. We live in a freaking cave. We live in a fucking cave. It's always dark. What's on your mind? Mr. Fluffy Buns is the shining beacon of our nation. They realized he was selling plushies of Asgore. One of the main reasons we're so close in breaking the barrier and moving back up to the surface. Yeah, he's great at sticking it to the humans. Hey, now, Asgore carries a huge weight on his shoulder. You know, having to deal with all the unpleasantries that come with harvesting human souls isn't a fun job. Handles it like a champ, though. I wouldn't choose anyone else to lead us into a brighter future. Geez, if you like him so much, why don't you marry the guy? Oh, you know I would if I could. That's gay. Hotland. is a stretch of land which happens to be hot. Done. Area explained. Ah, you're doing a disservice to the rich history Hotland has to offer. It's got rich history, alright. Cost a fortune to build the place, but for good reason. There are many impressive landmarks here, like the lab, the spider house, UG apartments, elevator 1 through 7, conveyor belts, rocks. It's a stretch of land which happens to be hot. Yep. I mean, the land is pretty hot here. The lab is located a good distance away from here on level 1. It's where the brilliant Dr. Alphys conducts important work for the king. I have a theory that some of the weird food in the underground stems from experiments gone awry in that building. Oh yeah? Like what? Ever heard of a thing called instant noodles? It's a fucking square that turns into edible worms when put into water. Science gone wrong. Poison. Has to be. I've heard it's delicious. Have you tried it? Of course I have. I ain't afraid of death. Huh, sometimes I wish you were. Sometimes I wish you were. Anyways, reaching the lab has been in pain lately. A lot of traffic, almost like something's in the air. Something new. You think? Not much has changed around here in ages. Trust me, I lived through it all. You have? Buttons, how old are you? I see more. Bits. Huh? The sock. Whoa! Whoa, hey! Wind me up, Bits. Wind me up right now. Excuse me, patron, but Buttons doesn't appreciate that words. That's fucking racist. It's not considered very nice way because you say I'm racist. Take your filthy mouth to the dump where it belongs here. I'll shut you up right here in it now, you expressionless infant. Now, Buttons, we talked about this. Finish the phrase. We don't. Punch who has punched. I know. Working on Button's anger management. It's a slow process, but I think he'll get it sooner. It's 3 in the fucking morning, bruh. I think we'll get it soon. I thought I was gonna be done recording like 30 minutes ago. I don't see what's so wrong with unleashing rage upon my enemies. I honestly don't. It's simple. Being kind to others lead to more profits in the shop. Maybe I could try a little harder. You're right. Torio? Oh, hey. That's a rather sensitive subject. I don't really... Torio divorced the king? Hilarious! Buttons, the disrespect. If the man's not right, the man's not right. Oh, you're such a handful. Am I right? Get it? Stop speaking. Sorry. Torio? Honestly, I don't know much about the former queen. Fuck, I didn't read the first one. I'll start all over. Come, I didn't mean to pick the first one again. Honestly, I don't know much about the former queen, her whereabouts, how she's doing, all a mystery. Of course, it isn't any of my business anywhere, so I haven't properly looked into it. I think you're statue of gossip magazines. Don't lie to the customer. I mean, once I get curious, of course, that's all really. Hey, I love reading them as much as you. Stuff is spicy. Right? To be a flyer on the wall during the yeah, I do wish the Toriel the best. I'm sure she's made a fine life for herself. Alright, none, bro. Thank you for the time. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. I'll talk to everyone else here in the next part. Like I said, it's this. I guess you got some dialogue with the bird, Martlet. And that's it. Like I said, I don't know if the robots are in Steamworks. I don't know if I can be asked. But either way, for now, I am Dunzo. Bunzo. I want to go to bed. It's 3 in the morning. Jesus Christ. I'm definitely not going to record a part later. Or even Sunday later. Because I got to work late. I mean, work early Monday. So when I get home today, later, at 10 p.m., I have to go to bed because I got to work early the next day. And the same with Tuesday. I can't work late. I'm off the 29th, but I got to work the 30th and the 1st, but I'm off on Saturday. So, yeah. Okay, I'm done. Bye bye. I'm tired.